I don't know the last time I drew a shark. And if something's brand new, you want to get familiar with it. You want to look at it for some time. Get your eyes used to certain subtleties and details about it. So let's take the next, I'd say 3 minutes here and quickly sketch this as fast as you can. Here we go. Ready? Go. All right. I'm going to start off with the center line for me. I'm holding my pencil from the back here. Remember, 3 minutes. Go as fast as you can. You're like a ice skater. Your pencil's like an ice skater skating across an ice skating rink. Just quickly work through it. Asking yourself how far certain things go. Where do things line up with each other? How far do certain things come out? All right, you got about 30 seconds left. Let's go ahead and look closely at this one. Now, one thing for sure you're going to want to do, and as I was gesturing this, I kept thinking of my tools of measurement using vertical, horizontal lines, and negative space to get some proportion. So let's go ahead and get this set in here. So let's get the right angle here. So we'll slow this down here. There's the right angle of the shark there. And I'm going to go ahead and just start with the tip there. And right away, if I look at the tip of his nose, which is going to be right there, if I run a horizontal line from that point right there, okay, so I get an idea that that fin is going to be right above that. All right, that's a good marker. That's a good landmark. So let's see if I run a straight line here. Yeah, that fin is going to be somewhere about there, I think. Okay, so we'll just put a little something in there. If I look at this here, this is interesting. If I take this distance right there, you see that? So let's just say and this first one's going to just be kind of guesswork. It's going to just be a guess. And if I double that, where does that put me? That puts me about there. All right, that puts me almost at the back end of his tail. You see? You know, these measurements are things that are happening in my mind. I'm not really writing them down on the page per se. Okay, great. So that's let's bring in this now. Okay, so that's going to be his lower half essentially. And then was that peak there? No, I'm having mine peak too soon there. Okay, there is a good top angle there for the top of him. Okay, with that being said, we could put this fin in now, right? This fin is kind of going back in this direction. You see that? And it extends way out. So we could put that in there, right? And then look at this angle. Look at this. This is interesting. The end of the where that fin comes in contact with the no, you can't do that, buddy. Oh, I'm sorry. This cat. Ugh. Come here. Okay, so right above where the fin comes in contact with the body, if you ran a straight line up, you could see that the top fin there, I think that's the dorsal fin. You can kind of see where that lines up with that. So we could use that as a measurement as well. So it's going to come up here. I know sometimes this process, it can be somewhat mechanical, but the thing of it is that this is what's going on in your mind as you're quickly drawing. So that's why I slow it way down, and we actually do this together, so you can get an idea what should be going on in your mind, asking yourself questions as you're going all over this shark here. All right, let's a couple surface lines to help us, so he's not so much so flat on us, right? Okay, let's look at this. Let's look at this negative space here. Look at that negative space. We could use that for a measurement as well. And this tail almost goes all the way down to that. You see that? It almost touches that. It's in that same position of that fin right there, huh? Small dorsal fin and back here. All right, let's get this nose here, and I'm gonna go ahead and erase this here, now that we can start putting in some more detail. All right, and this comes over here, and where is that eye? I think it's going to be about there. Let's look at the relationship between that eye and that mouth. Nice S curve. And then mouth circles around just a little bit there. You see that? And that other fin right underneath there. I'm going to drop a tone in at the top, not so much for light, but more for the tone in skin color. And the last thing I'm going to do is come in here and add some surface lines in particular different areas. Sharpening up certain lines here. All right, so there's our first shark of the day. That'll wake you up in the morning, won't it? One other thing I would probably do on this is add maybe a little coarse shadow underneath here. A coarse shadow is something like this, where if you, let's just say you had a cylinder and you were going to shade the cylinder, you would drop a tone in the bottom of it, just like this, because the light's coming from the top, and then this is a coarse shadow right there, you see? That really gives a sense that the thing is round, because what's happening is light reflects off the bottom and then hits the bottom side of it. So we'll see a lot of this in any type of round object, or anything that has a smooth round surface. You should always look for a coarse shadow. If you do have additional questions, please join our Facebook group. It's totally for free. Post your questions in there. You can direct it toward me, or even down here in the comments below, you can ask a question and I will try and answer it my best. My name's Kurt. I'm a dad who draws. All right. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Okay. Bye-bye.